Hi everyone, it is another day and I was greeted this morning by something very strange. In fact, two things I want to tell you about. The first one is that both our toilet and sink are blocked downstairs. Goodness knows how that happens overnight. And the second is I talked to you in yesterday's video about a dream. A dream I had about these big snowballs and a building. I won't tell you all about it. If you want to see what the dream was about, then watch yesterday's video. But it happened again last night, exactly the same dream, and it finished at exactly the same point. It's left me not knowing what on earth the dream means again. So watch yesterday's video and drop me a comment on yesterday's video as well if you can decipher this dream for me. Now also, whilst I ate my breakfast, I watched Perillo Vlog 665 and I've got a response for Diana in this very video. Now Diana was reciting, or trying to recite, this children's poem, and I wanted to recite it for you so that you knew what the words were, and I hope that I get this correct. So here goes. Now it's head, shoulders, knees and toes. Now normally you do actions as you are reciting the poem, but I've got an excuse. I can't do that because I'm holding the camera. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So here we go. It's heads. Yeah, I've got it wrong already. Here we go. It's head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and so it goes on. And you do the actions as you're actually reciting the poem. So I hope that's helped you, Diana. And I've got a challenge for you as well. Because you're expecting a baby, you're going to have to learn loads of child poems and rhymes and songs. And I want to just give you the first line of one and then see if you can complete it. And it's very, very simple one. It's hickory dickory dock. So I'll give you the first line. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse runs up the clock. And that's all I'm going to give you. See if you can recite the rest of that poem. Now I know that some of you are going to put the rest of it in the comment section. That's fine. See if you can get the tune right. And just leave it in the next video. I thought it would be really fun if you tried to recite that. So it's now early evening. You can see it's still light outside and it's almost 5 o'clock. So we're definitely heading in the right direction towards spring. And it's been a really good day actually. My daughter returned back from Washington and I think every parent worries when their children travel, and this is the first time that Pamela's been sort of away from home. So it's or away from home for a longer period of time, and yeah, it's just a nice feeling that she's back home safe and sound. And she had a fantastic time. She's actually sleeping at the moment. Little bit of jet lag. Hopefully won't be too bad. But she also treated herself to a watch while she was there, a Michael Kors watch. Looks very, very nice, and I'll try and grab a picture of it and put it on Instagram at some stage. But you know I love my watches, so it really is nice. Also, while she was there, and this is what I want to talk to you about, are banks and how the bank screwed up again. Now, I bank with the same place that my daughter does, and every time I order something using my debit card in the UK that goes probably above, say, the £300 mark, they normally put a stop on the payment and I have to ring up the fraud department and go through all of the rigmarole of unlocking the card again and then putting the order through again. It's a right pain, it really, really is. So because my daughter was going to America, before she went away, we went into the bank and they said, come in the week before and we'll make sure all the security questions are up to date and nothing like that should happen. You know, she shouldn't have any issues using her card while she's abroad. You know what I'm going to tell you, don't you? Yes. Yesterday, we had a phone call rather late on in the day saying that the card had been locked and there's suspected fraudulent use on the card. So I tried to call them up on 4 occasions in the evening, and each time I was put on hold and then it just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and they didn't pick up. So very, very annoyed. So I rang again today, and of course I sort of knew, or I preempted the answer, which is because I'm not the account holder, they couldn't talk to me. So I sort of posed them the question. I said, she's 17, but supposing she was travelling with just to school and she was 10 and didn't have access to any money, or she was just sort of stuck or stranded and needed access to her money, would you help me then? And they said, no, we couldn't because you're not the account holder. So absolutely ridiculous. It didn't ruin her holiday as such or her travels, but it certainly stopped her buying a few gifts that she can't buy anywhere else. She wanted to buy something in a basketball store while she was out there, and she couldn't do that because she couldn't have access to her money. So they mucked up, and that really shouldn't have happened. I know they have to do these sort of checks to secure your money, but it wasn't a big amount, and it's taking things a little bit too far when they won't then speak to me. Now, with regards to what they do with my purchases, they always put this lock on the account when it's over a certain amount. Even if I ring them before actually making the purchase, they still do it. And it is so frustrating. So I'd be really interested in the comment section below if you share your experiences. Obviously don't put any sensitive information in the comments, but let me know if you've ever had sort of transactions stopped, if you've had your account locked, if you couldn't get access to your money, etc. What you did to resolve it. Were you offered any sort of compensation? Let me know in the comment section below. I think it's really bad how we're all treated by these financial institutions sometimes. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Don't forget to follow me on all my social networks, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.